hello. Let me see this. There we are. Oh, yeah, I'm in soft focus. I don't know what's going on there. So we have about 3 minutes, maybe 2, I don't know. Anyway, bit of excitement. I was like, you're not going to believe this, I actually dropped my gimbal just before the tour. So I had a little bit of a panic there. And we are getting a little bit of snow. I wonder if the front camera's looking really fuzzy. Anyway, so we've got 3 minutes before we get started. And hi Tish, hi Camilla, hi everyone. I promise not to kill myself running up a hill today, okay? Oh dear. So yeah, hope everyone's been having a good day. I was waiting for a delivery and I got the email going, your parcel has been delivered. And then I looked at the photograph and it's not my front door and it's not my parcels. You couldn't make it up. So yeah, so I went outside and rescued my neighbour's parcels. Anyway, it's snowing. I don't know if you can. It's very, very light, and it's kind of fluffy-ish at the moment. Very small amount of snow, but that is there. Obviously not lying, because we're too wet. But yeah, it was very sort of soggy wet earlier. But yeah, not too bad. Hi Carolyn. Hi Roger. Hi Rose. Was it Lynn? Hi. Yeah. I've not been here for ages. I used to go to school just up the road. Primary school. So let me see what we're thinking. We've got about a minute left and then we can get going. Hi Sweden. Yeah. So yeah. It's quite strange. And they've changed the road layout. I've just realised they've moved the clock and things. That must have been done years ago, but I've not been here for a long time. I mean, I've driven through, but I've not paid attention to where we are. So, start time. Thanks, Tish. Right, welcome to not so sunny Edinburgh. My name is Sam Thompson. I'm an Edinburgh tour guide. I've been a tour guide for 25 years. And today we're doing a wander, and the wanders are just that. We are just going to go for a walk somewhere in Edinburgh you don't normally go to on a tour, so it's not going to be heavy history or anything. It's just to enjoy the time and look at somewhere different. Okay, so I'm just going to turn the... Yes, and the fingers are working. Haha! So, where are we? I hear you cry. This is Morningside. So, just where we're standing, there used to be like a roundabout and things. I'll show you the clock in a minute. So yeah, Morningside. Over here is Cluny, a kind of an area. You've got Cluny Gardens and all that kind of thing just over here. And as we come round, I'll show you the clock. This is a James Ritchie and Son of Edinburgh clock. So yeah, so when I went to school, at primary school, it was actually Comiston Road, which is just here. You just go up there and that's where my primary school was, and then further on is where we used to do our sports day. But we've got some lovely churches just over here as well, so we'll start heading off. So there's lots of shops. I don't know which side of the road to be on actually, because there's a lot to see on both sides. But yeah, so just over here, this tiny little box. 271 Morningside Road. There's a railway line just underneath. There you go. And on the other side, behind those buildings, there's one of those old railway bridges, you know, the sort of cast iron ones. So yeah, I used to be terrified when the trains went over. You'd stand on the bridge and the trains would go under your feet, and it was like an open grill. So as a child, it was kind of traumatic. In fact, you can look through across the road there. I don't know if you can make it out, but that's the bridge just over there. We should have crossed the road. We'll go back and cross the road. Yeah, go on the other side. And then straight ahead of us you can see the hills in the distance. So we've got the Pentland Hills. And if you were to go up the road ahead there, it will take you to the Braids, which is, there's a golf course and a park and the Hermitage and things. So there's lots of green spaces in Edinburgh. And then just across the road you can see the police box. And then where there's an orange car and then a little van behind it and a bin, I got bitten by a dog there. I just thought I'd throw that out there for you. It was one of those yappy little things. But I was young and it looked cute, so I went to pet it, and then it turned into some sort of demon dog. Aye. Just waiting for the green man. I should have just run for it to get across this road. Green man's taking forever. Oh, is Gina here? Hi Gina. Hi Martin. Right, let's see. Sorry, all we're doing. What did you do on your wander? Wait for the lights to change. Oh. This is taking forever, isn't it? Right, hopefully one more and then we can go. See, I'm with those people, I'm thinking just run. It's like somebody's watching us. How long will they wait before they take that risk and run? Oh. The Bank of Scotland is the oldest business in Edinburgh. It was founded in 1695. So yeah, some really nice housing in Morningside. Morningside, just like other places, little villages that were incorporated into the city. Right, nobody's looking, I'll just pop in, hopefully not get in trouble. But you see that bridge over there? Oh, I remember screaming when the train went underneath me. Yeah. Susan, as long as you made it, it's cool. Oh, and shameless bit of advertising going on here. I'm doing a Royal Mile tour on the 23rd, Sunday at 3 o'clock, so the same time as this, but on the Sunday. And it should last about 1.5 to 2 hours. So it's like I'm going to do a condensed version of, normally when I do a Royal Mile tour it's about 3 hours, so because there's certain places we can't get into, it will be shorter, but I just thought it would be nice because we haven't done that for ages, you know. So yeah, don't worry, you don't have to stay for the whole thing. Pop in, say hello. Lots of charity shops in Morningside. Some really nice ones. It's quite an affluent area. Let me see, what have we got here? Morningside Road, a 2-bedroom flat to rent, £1,300 per calendar month. There you go. Yes, a little bit on the pricey side, but you know, good bus route. No, I didn't, Tish. I missed it. Oh, that smells lovely. It's garlic, I think. Now across the road, I think it used to be a church. I'd need to look it up, I've forgotten. Did you see the building across the road? Is that not the fanciest pizza express you've ever seen? Right, I'm just going to get across the road here. Oh, okay. Oh good, I'm glad some people are going to come because I thought I've not done one of these for ages, the Royal Mile tour. I'll probably be the only one there. Falafel, Fair Trade Coffee. That used to be called the Coffee Nook, but yeah. Pizza. Oh. Ooh, that looks a nice shop. There you go. Oh, look at the Valentine's cards. Isn't it cute? Oh, I love the old doorbells. You had your name on them and you would pull this and it would ring in the house, because there's a wire that went all the way up to the house and it would ring the bell in the house. And then inside some of them had like a latch that you could lift that would then open the latch to the door and things. I think it's much better looking than a ring doorbell. But the good thing about the ring doorbells is you can watch what's going on in the world. So things have probably improved that way. Safe to say they definitely like pizza in Morningside. Thank you. That was really nice. The guy let me across the road. There's a nice old pub just across the road, the Canny Man's. Cheese, anyone? We saw one of these in Stockbridge when we were there. Ooh, black pudding Scotch egg, pork and leek Scotch egg. Ooh, chilli and Welsh rarebit Scotch egg. It's getting a bit adventurous with the Scotch eggs for me. Charity shop haul. I know there's some really nice ones here actually. They've got quite a few. Just walking along having a look. Fresh fruit, vegetables. Oh, that's nice. That's lovely, isn't it? You're supposed to be decluttering. Instead you're watching this. We won't tell anyone, don't worry. So just over here, that's a police box that's been turned into Step 1 coffee. Amazing what they can do with them. These are all listed structures as well, I'm sure they're protected. We'll just go behind the bus stop to avoid that big queue. You wonder how they get up there to graffiti. Across the road, that bright shop, Toys Galore. That was a toy shop when I was a child. I think it's been there forever. Ooh. Sorry, just spotted a bookshop. So this, I think this is an Oxfam bookshop. Yeah. Actually, it'd be funny to go into Toys Galore just to see if it's as big as it was when I was a child, and clearly it won't be. Oh, here's British Heart Foundation. Jigsaw puzzle, anyone? We do have a lot here. Right, we'll take a wee wander down one of the... This is Spring Valley Road, gardens. And those look like little cottages, don't they? The signal's good. Right. Oh, look at there. So you've got a Victorian building and they've put a lovely modern balcony. Oh, it's unstable. Right. How are we doing? Can somebody let me know that the signal's all right? Is the signal okay? Right. Right. I'm going to risk going through this building because I want to show you something, and hopefully the signal will be okay. Signal's fine. Okay. Keep going. Oh no, I'm walking up here and I think there's a car right behind me. There is. Welcome to the Wild West. Oh, I don't think he's coming this way. That's fine. This is fine. Okay, right. What do you think? Who knew this was here? Well, obviously I did, and other people do, but it's freezing a bit, but you can hear me. Can you see the pictures though? Camilla, if you fancy on the way back for Roslyn, I'm just saying. Right, I'm just going to go, I don't know if I can get out the other end. I've never come in from the other end. Just let you have a little look back. Right, let's see what we've got going on. There may be a way out. It is like the OK Corral, I know. But I don't know if you can see, you've got bits of old architecture from, well, it looks like probably a church. Been stuck into that wall. Right, I think what I'll do is go back the way we came, because I'm not sure. We'll just pop round the corner, but it's not going to hurt. No, this is just it's just the end of the garages, but we'll head back out. So there you go. I know, it's amazing what you find. So yeah, wander off the beaten track. Blacksmith, $1. I'm not sure what it says. Something cutters. Right, I'll just let this car go past me, and then you can see the stairs going up. There you go. The Wild West in Morningside. I mean, look at I love the detail even up here. Isn't that cool? Cantina. Some what's that? Pueblo Pine Company. Ooh. Tom L. Shattuck and Charlie. Is that thick? Knock and wait. Right, now when I go back through, the signal's going to drop again, but it'll hopefully come back in a couple of seconds. Yeah, glad we did that. Right. So I should be back out on the main road, and then the signal should pick back up again. There. Not sure what's happening. Alright, that's it. It says the signal's back, so hopefully that's okay. Right, so that's us back onto Morningside Road. Oh, that was a nice little detour. Oh, what's this shop? Paper Tiger. Paper Tiger's quite a nice shop to go into. It's quite a big one. Strange seeing all the new shops that are here from when I was a child. And then we've got the library just here. So it's the Morningside Library, and then you've got the castle with the stairs and the rock. That's Edinburgh. Well, some things are still the same. That hardware shop's been there forever too. Now, if only I'd brought my purse, we could have sat and had a coffee. Well, I'd have had a Pepsi Max, but... And the shop across the road, it used to be Safeways. I think that's shut down. Must be 20 years ago maybe. And the car park's on the roof, which is quite a strange one if you're not expecting it. Right. Cuddy Lane. It is indeed a little lane. Right, actually, I can get across the road here, I will. There we are. Oh, look at the little rocking chair, isn't that cute? Yeah, quite a lot of charity shops. There's another cancer research. We've just passed the Bethany shop. Ooh, anybody like old clocks? In working order, £450. Old spoons. See, I've got to stay away from the books. The shops across the road, they're really pretty frontages. I mean, quite a lot of detail on them. Right. So I'm just going to take a little detour and show you a cinema. Look at those. So there's another police box that's been turned into an advertising board for the Dominion. So I've showed you these before, but you can see you have the two little doors there and there. So one's for the first aid kit, one's for the phone. And then the door where you can open it, put someone inside and lock them in. Also a wash hand basin inside. So I might need to cross the road to let you see the Dominion. We're seeing Art Deco. Oh, can't get it all in. So this is a I think it's still a family-owned cinema. I remember when we were in first year at secondary school, so we're 12, and because we had an MP's daughter at our school, we had a whole series of strikes. We were only in school on a Monday and a Friday. We had 3 days in the week where it was strikes, and this went on forever. So the whole school, the whole first year descended on the cinema, and we were in what I can't remember what we were watching, but we were the only people in there. It was only school kids, but we were making too much noise, and the guy that owned it came storming down the aisle, turned the lights on and shouted at everyone to be quiet or we'd all have to leave because we were disturbing other patrons, but we were the only ones there. But we were good, we did behave. And they used to do evening, like you could have a meal before you went and watched the film and that kind of thing, and inside it's lovely. So if you ever come to Edinburgh and you want to see a not chain cinema, the Dominion's probably a good option. I mean, you'll be able to Google pictures of the inside of it and things, but yeah, I loved that cinema. It was really good. Yeah, well, I mean, the funny thing, and then we've got like the Scots Baronial here, with the turrets, well, like a turret. So there's quite a mix in Morningside as well. You've got sort of 1700s, then your 18, well, you've maybe got a wee bit earlier than the 1700s still standing, but yeah, and then we've got 1960s and that kind of thing. But there you can see we've got these Victorian fronts with all the embellishment on them. Oops, there's a bus. They've been painted a few times, but you get the idea. They're really pretty. Oh, terrible. And when you're the only ginger person in the school, you're easy spotted. I wasn't the only ginger one. There was a boy who had ginger hair too. Right, I'm going to try and do this without getting in the way. Right, so the Borestone, which is the Royal Standard, was last pitched for the muster of the Scottish Army on the Boroughmuir before the Battle of Flodden in 1513. There we go. Thank you. So anyone wants to get a quick screenshot of that. There we are. Thing is, you walk past that, you wouldn't even know it was there. It's just so in flush with the wall. I know, exactly. Sometimes the shops are better to look at than the castle. I just love that house there, where you've got the window that was blocked up. Trouble is, there's no parking. It's too difficult to park here. It's nothing to do with the fact I couldn't afford a house here. We just have a sneaky peek at that one. Look at that one. Could somebody win the lottery, please? I'm willing to share. More shops on the other side and a double post box. Yes, we're somewhere where they write lots of letters. Now, where are you going, Gimbal? Could we come back round, please? Okay, Gimbal's decided it's wanting to go sideways. Right. I'll just bring it back. Sorry, that was fast, but I just need to get Gimbal under control. There's Green Man. Now, if we were to go along that way, takes us to sort of the Grange. There's a lovely cemetery there. Sorry, I'm not sure why Gimbal's gone. Definitely wanting to look at something on the other side of the road. It could be the wedding dresses. Just as I say that, a bus gets in the way. There you go. No. And then just here we've got Churchill Theatre. The auditorium has a 353 capacity, studio 100 capacity, and the bar 200 capacity. No, I don't know these figures off the top of my head. It's written on the board. Oh look, they've got a defibrillator. That's handy. We've got lots of theatres in Edinburgh as well, so we're quite lucky. I know the gimbal wants to stop and shop. Right. So ahead of us, we're coming into the territory of where I went to school, secondary school. And it's changed quite a bit, as things do. Oof, what a noise. So, just ahead of us is Holy Corner, and I'll just give you a clue. There's a church. Okay, so we've got a church there, and then you can see another steeple, so we have another church across the road there. And yeah, maybe spotting another church just here, which is now the Eric Liddell Centre. If you've ever seen the movie Chariots of Fire, Eric Liddell, the Scottish man, this is the Eric Liddell Centre, sort of a remote memorial type thing. And then across the road in front of us is another church. So we've got 4 churches on the corners. Right. Oh, this is where the girls used to have their music lessons. Clarsach and fiddle. Yeah. The youngest one was too impatient. She wasn't progressing as fast as she thought she should. And yeah, it's a shame when they give up music. There we go. More shops. Kids' shoe shop. They're so cute. Ooh, sale. Let's go shopping, people. £80 in the sale for a cushion. Does that come with the stuffing or is that just the cover? And what's nice to see is we still have fishmongers. So we've seen an independent fruiters and now we've seen a fishmonger's. Is it frozen? Oh. See, my signal's saying it's fine. Hopefully it'll come back when we get round the corner. Is it still frozen or is it okay? It's okay now. Alright, okay. So you've got these Victorian tenements. Really high ceilings inside, big proportioned rooms. Oh look, pestle and mortar. So if you're looking for a chemist back in the day, and you just had to look for the sign. So the pestle and mortar. So the apothecary, the chemist, the pharmacy. And I like their window with some of the old syringe, wow. The bandages, the first aid boxes. And there's some old pictures. So, isn't that amazing? And then you've got the old bottles. So we're just coming into Bruntfield now. So Morningside, Bruntfield, and eventually it'll be Tollcross. It's almost a straight line that we're kind of walking. Montpellier's has been there for a long, long time as well. It's just, the buildings are beautiful, and this is the Edinburgh sandstone, that creamy colour. And then if you look across the road, underneath the windows you've got some lovely detailing, and then just straight down the road that's Bruntfield Primary School, red sandstone, and that too has a roundel with St Margaret, Queen Margaret on it. So Bruntfield Primary School, and the secondary schools here, you've got Gillespie's to the right, and then further, most of it's to the right, and then further down to the left, where the canal is, you've got Boroughmuir. And it's, you know, if you don't look up, you just miss it completely. Right, so that's at Viewforth, and it takes you, if you were to go down there, it takes you straight down to the canal, away at the bottom of that road. You're another bookaholic, yeah. Independent vinyl retailers. Oh, look at that. That's brilliant. like a cauliflower. Brilliant. Oh, so this used to be a sports shop, and my PE teacher, one of my PE teachers at school, owned it, I think with his brother or something, and we got a discount. Right, just wait for this guy to cross over. Oh, let's see where the road takes us, because I was going to take us that way, but as you can see they're digging up the pavement. Now there's a very rare thing. That is a public toilet. There's not many of them left. So Gillespie's, James Gillespie's, there's a wall ahead of us. And it's over the other side of that wall. So that's the school I went to, secondary school. So they're planting lots of little trees. Is the transmission gone again? I'm getting a signal saying that we're weak signal again. We're in the middle of the open. There shouldn't be any reason for it. Oh. Right, can you let me know the signal's okay? I don't know. Is the signal okay? It's fine. Okay, thanks, Mitzi. Right. So you've got the Bruntfield Hotel here. I think that's probably one of the only hotels I haven't actually picked up for a tour. Strangely. It's very grey today, isn't it? It's not too cold actually. I've got my gloves on, but I thought with the snow that it was going to be a bit worse. But just to let you know kind of where we are. Straight ahead of us you can see the castle. Okay? So it almost is a straight line, and the part of the castle we're looking straight on at the Great Hall with the 4 big windows. You probably can't see that detail on the screen, but so that's Edinburgh Castle just there. So you understand why they built up there. That horrible moment when you think you've stood in a dog poo and it turns out it's just an apple. It's not too cold, honestly. It was cold when I left the house, but I think that's just because I'd been sitting in a warm house. So it's not too bad. Right, I don't know whether to... what way to go? Do we just keep going straight, or do we do a little deviation? Oh, I'm not sure. We'll see when we get down there. Just let these kids get in front of us, because quite high-pitched voices. So you've got Georgian just across the road. So we've seen Victoria, we've got the Georgian. See, that's what you want, a house with parking, because it's a nightmare in Edinburgh trying to get parked. That's why I always say to people, there's no point hiring a car when you're in the city, because it costs a fortune to hire it, and then parking it's an absolute nightmare. "30 centimetres of snow, Laurie, that's incredible." We had very soggy flakes we've had them all day, but you're talking maybe, I don't know, about 3 or 4 a minute. nothing to write home about. Right, I think we'll go straight on rather than cut down the side of the links there. I'm just going to let these ones go in front of me. There we are. Oops. "10 inches of snow, Gina." Wow. Yeah. If we got that in Edinburgh, we'd be snowed in for about 6 weeks. Yeah, we just can't handle snow now. I'm just going to wait until everything's passed so I can get across the road. Your January snow's just melted. Yep, that's fine. See, I love snow when it's that clean white snow. But here it just goes that horrible slushy grey yuck. It doesn't really last that long. And plus we've forgotten how to handle it. I love that drink monger. You can see her across the road. And then we've seen the front of this when I did a tour, was it last year? So you've got the golf tavern just there, that's the back entrance, but we did see the front. It's quite a strange to have a petrol station and then an old pub. I like looking at it. I actually like walking in it as long as it's not slippy. You know when you get that lovely crunch sound that you get when you're walking on it? I just think it's one of those things that just makes you smile. Very few brick buildings. Hold on, wait a second, I'm just going to have to put this against here so I can read it. You've noticed very few brick buildings in Edinburgh. Yeah, sandstone, which is what we're looking at, the majority of what we're seeing is all sandstone. The creamy colour through to the honey, the grey, that's all Edinburgh based. The red sandstone is from the other side of the country, sort of Glasgow side. You generally you get a lot of bricks in England because when they were mass producing bricks earlier, although we do have bricks internally, but we have to cover them because our climates are different, so the bricks couldn't withstand our climates as well as they could in England. Plus we've got sandstone everywhere. We've got lots of it, so yeah. But you know, in the old Victorian buildings where they've got the brick walls, when you drill into them, your drills hate it, absolutely hate it. Yeah, they can be really hard to deal with. But now technology's progressed, I suppose you would say. So yeah, a lot of new builds are that wood framed kind of thing with a brick coating. So this is Barclay Viewforth, and this is by F.T. Pilkington. I tried to show you it once in the dark, but you're seeing it in the daylight. It's quite a flamboyant, oddly shaped church. Yeah, I mean, I know Scotland and England are attached, but the difference between the climates is really quite big, which is strange because it's not a huge area. So we've got sort of a mix of 1980s, 1800s, 1700s. We've got pantail roof just there on the little cottages. Just look at the bar across the road with the bicycle. So remember, people, look up. That's all I'm saying. It depends on the sandstone as to how quickly it erodes, and it also depends on how you dress the sandstone and how you use the sandstone. If the stonemason knows what they're doing, the sandstone can last and last. If they don't know what they're doing, then all sorts of problems can occur. But a lot of our buildings, I'm just going to quickly, you see how that is, well not this, but if you imagine more of a rubbly type construction, that would be harled. It would have harling on it, which is like stucco, pebble dash, that kind of thing, or lime wash at least, to help protect it against weathering. Yeah, I mean, some sandstones have got quite distinctive bedding planes, and if you put them so they're flat, lying on top of each other like a stack of trays, then the pressure's there going down, it's fine. If you put it on its edge, so the trays are on their side, the weight is going to blow them out. And there's all sorts of other things that can happen with the sandstone as well, but it just depends on the quarry. And so we've got hard sandstones, soft sandstones, and all that kind of thing. So this is a King's Theatre, and as you can see, this one is red sandstone. I can't really show you much of the detail. Do you see the face right up at the top there? Once they finished preserving it and doing all the restoration on it, we'll get a better look at it. I'll come back at some point and show you it. But yeah, red sandstone, I don't like it as much as Edinburgh's coloured sandstone, and maybe it's just because I've been brought up with the Edinburgh sandstone, but I just feel it can look dirty really quickly because it's dark red, and then you get that grey with the pollution, because if you look up you can see all the chimneys, so every room had a coal fire, you know. Oh, there's a picture just to show you what the building kind of looks like when it's not covered in scaffolding, and there's just a little shot of the interior. I don't know if you can see the faces right up at the top. You've got to go now, Camilla, no bother. I'll see you, yes, I'll see you for the dark tales. It's on Thursday, people. And just remember, what did I say, Sunday the 23rd, we're doing a long Royal Mile, so that'll be cakes. About an hour and a half, 2 hours. Yeah, we need to stop for cookies at some point. Right, so the area we're into now, this is Toll Cross. Okay. I was going to panic there. I thought maybe I've gone on too long and everyone's bored. Sorry. So yeah, once you get past these buses, it'll get a bit quieter. Sorry, thank you. Oh. You're going to get me in trouble. Sorry. I'm not allowed to put children on, sorry. I know, I feel really bad. They were being so nice. Oh dear. Right, so we have been very close to this part before on a tour, so it's just like kind of get your bearings and you know where you are again. See, Edinburgh is really walkable. It is an easy place to walk around if you've got the time, you know. And as you've seen, there's lots and lots of buses, so oh, look at the dog. It's so cute. So there's lots of choices. Right, now here's the question. I think we'll go... Oh no. A wee temper tantrum happening. Oh. So that way takes you to Lothian Road. But what I think we'll do is we'll go straight up. Yeah. Right. Across the road here. Right. So when I've done the canal tour, Port Hopetoun, Port Hamilton, you've got the Lothian House just straight ahead of us there, Lothian Road. Oh, actually, will we walk along? We'll go across this way just. So here you can see a toll cross. Actually, we could be standing here for hours. It's that gamble. Which way do we cross the road? Yeah, I'm just going to run back. We'll just do that because I think it could be ages waiting to cross the road there. Yep, because there's a green man now. There we go. Right. So we're just going to head straight up here. But you can see the castle just there. So we're still kind of going in an almost straight line-ish. And if I was to go that way, we would come out at the Westport, taking you into the grass market. Oh, that's changed its name. It used to be Two Fat Laddies. I think that's all the schools are coming out. It's getting a bit noisy. Right. So, hopefully, some of you that have been with me before, 40 centimetres of snow. Oh my word, Claire. We'll start to recognise where we are or where we're coming up to. So just ahead of us, we've got Novotel and the Edinburgh College of Art. That could well be, Gina. And then down here is actually the entrance to that archway just down there. That's the entrance to a hotel, the Leonardo Edinburgh City Centre. The first time I brought people here to drop them off, I thought they thought I was some sort of serial killer because it does look like an archway going to the back of something scary. And it wasn't. It was a lovely, lovely hotel. I think that was done quite a while back. And I don't think what it's in front of, like the frontage, I don't think the structure behind it's that old, but I'd need to look it up. Because I actually forgot it was there until we were walking up the road. And then I was like, oh. Because I wasn't quite sure we were going to start the tour today. Well, the wander, it's not really a tour. So yeah, but it was nice seeing it. Now you remember we did the meadows, we did the meadows. So down there, that's the meadows. Just waiting for the green man. So I'm assuming the lights are about to change. Maybe not. Oh, that's it, I'm crossing. There And then across the road with all the scaffolding, that was the fire museum, well, the fire station, 1900 I think it was. It's where the fire museum was, but it's actually moved. I need to actually go and have a look at that for you. And it's now part of the Edinburgh College of Art. Right. So there's the street name, Lauriston Place. And just ahead of us you can see the old Royal Infirmary. So when I did the university tour we started right next to that. So it's not quite a straight line we've walked in, but pretty much. Oops. Right, now if you look down the road here you get a better view. You can see very modern buildings. So that's part of the quarter mile. You had the old Royal Infirmary and they pulled down some of the buildings and they built, so you've got accommodation, hotels, parking, gyms, Futures Institute for the university. So just regeneration of the whole thing. Right, I am going to just get us over here so you can see the blood donor centre. And there we are. Right everyone, there we go. We've had a wander, an hour, I like it. It's got us out the house for an hour. Everyone's had a little wander, a little chat. Thank you everyone that came along. I saw some sponsors on, well members, thank you very much. Thanks for coming. Remember, Sunday the 23rd, 3 o'clock, Royal Mile Tour, should be about an hour and a half to 2 hours, just depending on the phone battery and the gimbal battery. Right, and if you're up for the darker side on Thursday, I will see you then. Bye everyone.